Hello YouTube, welcome back to another numismatic video, and I am doing this in an ASMR type of numismatic video because I haven't done an ASMR video in a while. So I'm using the main microphone. It's from the phone, so you can hear me from left to right, left to right, or maybe right to left, depending on however you wear your earphones. Anyways, okay, so you've got the lamp. Got this aesthetic lamp. Okay, just gonna turn on this light over here. Yeah, there we go. That's all good. But I guess we gotta get a little mix of that aesthetic light, I guess. So we've got 3 new banknotes over here, 2 from Brazil and 1 from Malaysia. So I'm gonna discuss the Malaysian ringgit later. Meanwhile, we go to this one first, which is the Brazilian reais. Reais, yeah. That's not reais, it's reais. So you can notice on the front, it's the same portraits. Like in the Malaysian ringgit, it has the same portrait of the person. Yeah. So over on the front is an effigy or the sculpture that represents the Republic of Brazil. Okay, I guess this is not so ASMR now. The back is different type of animals. So the 2 reais or reais has a tartaruga marina, which means sea turtle. Yeah, marina. That should mean marine in English. Turtle marine, something like that. Over here is a garça. I have no idea what that is. Pretty sure it's a flamingo or some bird. I think it's a flamingo. No, it's not a flamingo. I think it's a swan or something. I have no idea. I apologize to my Brazilian viewers watching this. And lastly, a 10 Malaysian ringgit. No one sells these online, so I actually bought this from a forex once again. So I was originally trying to find for a Singaporean dollar, but they do not have Singaporean dollars, so I asked for a ringgit instead, since I was also hitting for ringgit. I'm actually hitting for Southeast Asian currency. So I asked them if they have a 5 ringgit, and they said that they don't have a 5 ringgit. Asked them if they have a 10, and they have a 10 ringgit note. So I asked for the 10 instead, and yeah, that's how I kind of got the 10 ringgit note. I'm sorry about the background noises. So I've actually got a 1 ringgit note. These banknotes look slightly circulated. Even this one. This looks more alive than this one, to be honest. So I've got a 1 ringgit note and a 10 ringgit note. What I am missing is a 5 ringgit note. So if I ever go back again, I think I'll ask once again for a 5 ringgit note. It's only like 50 plus pesos. I forgot what I was gonna say. So yeah. So I think I'll just review the 1 ringgit note again. Why not? So on the 1 ringgit note, on all of the Malaysian banknotes, we've got Tuanku Abdul Rahman, who was the first ruler of Malaysia, or king as you may say it. The back has different types of portraits as well. It's just like the Brazilian reais. has different motifs that represent the country. Meanwhile, in the reais, it's the different motifs that are animals instead. So on the one ringgit, I've reviewed this before, but I'm just reviewing it again because there might be some new viewers in here. For the 1 ringgit, this at the back has a wabulan, which is a kite, a traditional kite in Malaysia. And I think kite flying is actually an official sport in Malaysia. As you can see, this clear window, which we will talk about later, is also in the shape of a wabulan. Over here is Rafflesia flower, which is, well, the Rafflesia is most famous Malaysia is most famous for the Rafflesia, but here in the Philippines we actually have Rafflesia flowers as well. Not just in here in Malaysia and in the Philippines, not just in Malaysia and here in the Philippines, but I think also in Indonesia, or maybe just Southeast Asian countries. And actually, as much as how beautiful this flower is, this is actually a parasite. This is actually a parasitic plant. That's why it smells so bad, you know. It's like a people say it smells like rotting corpses. I don't know how they know what a rotting corpse smells like. Oh my gosh. Also, there is a 20 ringgit note. I want to get a 20 ringgit note, but like, it was too expensive. In the series before this, they didn't have the 20 note, but in the series before this, but before this series, the series before that series had a 20 ringgit note, but they didn't have a 2 ringgit note. The previous series of this one had a 2 ringgit note. I didn't even know. That doesn't make sense at this point. So we'll just check the security features in here. Yeah. So, okay. So there's actually kind of a little opening in here. So I glued that together. Now you can't see anything. I just have to be careful with this. So security features include a watermark with the animal depicted at the back, these see-through register, which look like, I don't know, random blocks, and raised printing. And there's a latent image over here, which is the denomination. So if you touch this, you can feel that you might be able to feel that, but since this is circulated, yeah, you can't really feel it. Let's check the UV features later. Okay, same with the 5. I'll just use the 5 as an example. So you can see the back. Earlier, it has a bird. The watermark is also a bird. It has the denomination as well. Over here, so see-through register. If you don't know what the see-through register is and you're new, basically it's half of the image printed on the front and half of the image is printed at the back. So if you point a light behind it, you can see the image form. Oh my gosh, that doesn't help. I'll just point the studio light. You can see. No, you don't. You can see it. No, you don't. Over here is a latent image. If you don't know what a latent image is, it's just if you tilt it in the right way, you might be able to see a certain image. That's why it's called latent image. Doesn't work in the 5. Let's check the 2. Okay, we can't see that. I can actually kind of see it without. Okay, look, you can see it now. Just go with this one. There we go, we can see it now. Okay. Oops. God, I have to be careful with this. There's UV features over here. Here, if I point a UV light at that, you can see the denomination. Okay, so since these are made of different materials, we'll review them separately. So the 1 ringgit note is a polymer banknote. It's made of plastic, and also the security features here are this see-through. It's just see-through register over here once again, which is number 1, and yeah, there's raised printing also in the 10 and above. And there's this clear window. Yeah, that's in every polymer note. I think this series was in 2012 or 2011. And over here is an opaque type of window. Over here is a shadow image. You point a light behind it. You can see that thing over there. You can see that foam right there. And yeah, they got lines as well for the blind. On the 10 ringgit note, however, it's a different case. Over here is a security stripe. If you don't know what that is and you're new, once again, I'm so sorry. It's basically this like strip of very shiny line. It's like embedded inside. So half of it is showing up, and half of it is embedded inside. So when you put it right there behind the light, you can see a single line form. Yeah, there's a see-through register in here and a watermark, which is the portrait over here. Okay, just got a notification for low battery. And yeah, there's erased printing over here. So yeah, they have UV features as well. So you can see that. You can see in the 10. Oh, my camera is kind of laggy. So sorry about that. So you noticed in these banknotes, they are different sizes. So I've explained this in another video, but I'm gonna explain it once again for the new ones. It's basically, yeah, for the blind. These countries care so much about the visually impaired. And other than that, it's also a mental thing. So, like if the denomination is small, the banknote size would also be small. If the denomination of the banknote is big, the banknote would also be big. Unlike Philippine money, it's not really the same. You can see that these are all the same sizes. Okay, so these I have all of the updated version. So you can see that the updated version have these lines. So they actually did that to help the partially sighted. Since the release of the new polymer note, the new 1000 polymer note, they actually like put those holes that you'd find in a polymer note, like Canada and Australia and the UK. So yeah, I mean, that's nice. It would help the blind, but how about the banknotes that are so what do you call this? How about the ones that are very circulated, which look like this? They wouldn't be able to feel this because it's so circulated, you know. So that's my problem as well. So if I ever become president, it's my plan to probably change the sizes of each banknotes. Mexico has done this as well, you know. They have denominations of 20 to 1000 as well. And yes, I almost got the complete Philippine banknote set, and now I actually live here I am not half anything. I just got my accents from like TV shows online. So you can see 20 note. This is very crisp. I barely get one of these. You can see the 50 note, it's new. It's all the same size. Also, I've got a new 200 note now. In the last video I got an old one. And this 500 note, which is my favorite for some reason. And actually, well, when I reviewed this note in another video, some delusional person just commented that I should get rid of this because of the portraits. Like, come on, I'm doing a numismatic video here. Why do you have to insert politics? Also, I don't want to get rid of this. This is worth a lot. I could buy like Starbucks with this. Yes, that's how expensive Starbucks is in other countries. In your country, maybe $2 or something, but for us, it's actually like 100 plus. Yeah, somewhere like 300. Could go for 1,000, but not. I don't think it actually reaches thousands. So currently I have. So I've got 990. I got 990. Yeah, I've got 220 notes over here, so I've got like 990. These are, by the way, the lunch money that I earned. They're 990. So yeah, that's the video for now. Thank you so much for watching this numismatic video. I really hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one if I ever get a new banknote, or if I ever get the 5 ringgit note. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.